Hello YouTubers, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I so much appreciate you guys. My last video did pretty good, better than usual, and so that makes me very happy. Lets me know that people are still excited about music and want to hear a little bit about what I have to share. So thank you so much, and for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, please like and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it when you guys do that. So as the title says, I'm still rocking CDs, and in my opinion, so should you. If you don't have a CD player, they're not very expensive, especially if you can find one used. You know, I've found them as low as $8 for like a nice TAC deck 5-changer. It's just crazy. They're so undervalued right now, and that's why I'm rocking them. You can just get so many CDs for the price of an album. And before we even get into it, there's no hate for vinyl. I love vinyl. See, it's back there. It's down here if you can see behind me. I have more on the other side of the living room. I love vinyl. But I also have to eat, and I also have to put gas in my car, and I also have to put a roof over my head. And so, you know, that's discretionary income that you're spending on vinyl. And, you know, I think just to buy a cheap album or an inexpensive album is $30. And so I'm not willing to do that anymore. And so I've kind of shifted to CDs. And over a year ago, I did a video about CDs being the next big thing, right? And at the time that I did that video, I didn't have any of these CDs behind me, right? Or the rack you see there full of CDs in a year and a half, guys. And I did not spend a lot of money on that. And I want to say I probably spent about $375 because I never spend more than $2 for a CD. I don't buy new. I'm always hitting thrift stores and yard sales, and that's where I get my CDs. And this rack over here, I probably spent 120 bucks. And on both of these deals here, guys, what you see behind me and to the left of me, that included the storage shelving and also the nice guitar display I got there. So for about 475 bucks, let's call that, let's see, there's roughly 250 CDs there, including the storage. You can't do that with vinyl, guys. And so that's why I'm just stuck on CDs. And plus, you know, there's a lot of people that agree with me because CD sales were up last year. And for the first time in many years. So what does that tell you? And you know what? Also, CDs are, they sell more units than vinyl. I know vinyl kills it on the dollar side of it. But CDs, they sell more units, but you can get them for a fraction of the cost. And for example, if you go on eBay and you want to buy Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, you can pick up a vinyl record. It was the cheapest one that I found, brand new. Okay, so we're talking brand new here, guys. Brand new. And the reason why we're talking brand new is because it's nearly impossible to find those things used in the wild. And if you did find a used one, it's probably a lot more than the repressing, right? So I just did new. So if you go buy a brand new Appetite for Destruction vinyl record, it'll cost you 29 bucks, or just, we'll call it 30 because it's 29 and some change. 30 plus tax and free shipping. If you bought the CD for $9.75, you would get a UK import with free shipping. So, you know, you're basically getting 3 CDs for every album. And if you're going used, well, you're getting a lot more than 3 to 1, because the CDs are just way undervalued right now. And you know what? I want to take this moment to give a quick shout out to a channel that you guys will love. And this guy, his name is Phil Aston, I believe. And he has a channel called Now Spinning Magazine. And I just stumbled across this guy's channel. I believe he's in the UK, at least by the accent. That's where I got it. And he's mentioned the UK a few times. So anyhow, this guy is like a music encyclopedia, very well spoken, just a good-natured guy. I love his channel. I'll drop it in the description. But his name is Phil Aston, and it's Now Spinning Magazine. And he goes into detail about, CD sales and things like that. And so check out that channel if you want some more information, more detail than what I give, right? But anyhow, yeah, and I'm just sharing his channel just because I love the content that he puts out. We really just have no affiliation other than we are connected in the fact that we love music. So anyhow, guys, it's just such a great value, and vinyl has just gotten kind of crazy. It's really gimmicky. They got the splattered vinyl. You can get a red vinyl. You can get a green vinyl. You can get a blue vinyl. You can get picture discs. All that stuff is just out there, and a lot of people are buying them as souvenirs, and they don't even play them. And so, and that drives the price up. And so, to me, like people that are actually really listening to the music, they are buying CDs, and I am one of those guys. And with vinyl, people, obviously, if some of them you open them up, you get the liner notes and things like that, and the lyrics and maybe a poster or whatever. But you get a lot of that stuff with CDs too. Sometimes they're just folded, but here's a Bonnie Raitt CD that I purchased, right? And it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a cool factor to it, right? Let's see, which nice CD, nice trifold, and then you get a nice book here, right? With some pictures, and you get your lyrics and some information here. So what? To me, like, guys, I paid $1 for this thing. Go find the album for $1. If you have, drop it in the comments. Here's another one, Boston. Greatest hits, $1 for this one. Okay. And these are from past scores. If you've seen it on previous, but you get the booklet in there. And so, what? I don't really know what all extra you're getting for an extra, 66% basically on the new ratio. So anyhow, and like I said, I am not shooting down vinyl. I love it. I'm just not willing to pay for it. And but I did come across a couple of decent scores that I'll share with you guys. I got these both last week. And so this one is Three Dog Night, Cayenne, if I'm pronouncing it right. And it's got, the big song on this one is Shambhala. I paid $2 for this thing at the Goodwill. So when I buy records, I'm just very patient. I just don't pull the trigger. I'm not a have-to-have guy. I have a ton of music behind me here that'll keep me busy until I find what I want or what I like. And so, anyhow, this thing is in really good shape. And the album plays, I would say I would grade this album a mint minus. And, the sleeve, I guess you would say it's a very good plus. But anyway, $2, Three Dog Night. Here's another one that I picked up. And this thing is just in, this is another mint minus on the vinyl, and probably just a very good on the sleeve. Chaka Khan. And this album is so awesome, man. I've been digging on it. I bought it yesterday, actually, so I listened to it last night. and also this morning. But it's Rufus featuring Chaka Khan, Ask Rufus. And, you know, we talked about the posters, right? So this thing had the poster in it. And I got this thing for $2.50. So you can call it $2, whatever, but check that out, guys. How's that? Great poster, man. So anyhow, I'm not knocking vinyl. I love vinyl. But right now, for me, I'm on the CD train. And just because you just can't get vinyl for what you can in CDs. I mean, it's crazy. It's ridiculous not to. You know, for everything I showed you here, we call it $475. How many albums would you get? At $25? What's that? About 20 albums? 20 albums. And there's roughly, let's see, 60, 180, 240. I'll call it 250 with the album stacked on top. 250 compared to what, 20. So, you know, I'll let you guys make the call. But, you know, if you are a collector of physical music, I highly recommend that you keep buying CDs. And, yeah, that you just keep buying them. And, or you start. That's what I wanted to get before I stuttered there. But, and just be patient. You know, if you go out in the wild, a lot of times, man, with me, I find somebody will donate a collection that is just right up my alley and fits my taste, and I just clean up there. Yard sales are a good place to get them. You know, so just there's just so many good places to get them, and that's all I have for you guys today. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I just love sharing this content with you guys, and please like and subscribe. And how do I always leave you? Take care and God bless you.